afternoon. My name is Dennis Johnson, and this exercise is entitled Triplet Timing. And hopefully you've seen 16th note timing 1, 2, and 3. A lot of the basic concepts apply to this exercise, although this is in 12/8. They're not really triplets, but in the truest sense they are, because there are three note groupings. And what we're going to do is basically play a 4-2-1 pattern, and you'll see it on the music when I put it up. And we're going to play different partials. So the first partial, or the first part of the exercise, we play the first and second partial. So we'll go. And we're going to keep the basic sticking as if the note was being played, if that makes sense. And then the second partial will be, all right, the first and the third note. And then the last partial is the second and third partial with an eighth note rest on beat 1. That's the most difficult for young players to learn at first, because we're actually starting with the left hand, because the right hand was the rest. So on that third partial, you're going to be going. Actually, not the third partial, but the third part of the exercise where you're playing the second and third partial. So I'm going to put the metronome on 152, and I'm going to play just the first 2 lines. So I'm going to put the music up, and here's the first 2 lines of triplet timing. Okay, that's the first third of the exercise. Now the second third of the exercise, we're going to play the first, like I said before, the first and the third partial with the second note of the triplet being a rest. So we're going to be going, all right, sort of a bouncy 6/8-ish, 12/8-ish type of thing. So here's the second part of the triplet timing. This will be the second and the third line. Okay, so let me go back and play A and B. It's actually not an A and B, but there should be. I didn't put that on there. But we're going to play the first 4 lines. So we'll go from the playing the first and second partial with a rest on the third partial to playing the first partial, rest on the second partial, third partial play. So here's the first 4 lines of triplet timing. Okay, so now I'm going to play the last 2 lines, or the last third of the exercise, and this is where the partial that's being played will be the second and third partial, with the first partial being a rest. So here is line 1, 2, 3, 4. This is line 5 and 6. The last line on the sheet is actually just the release. So anyway, here is line 5 and 6 of triplet timing. If you go to my channel, which hopefully maybe you're actually on the channel since you're watching this, but go back to my YouTube channel, Dennis Johnson Drummer, and we will you will see high school basics, and then scroll over to where it says triplet timing. You may have to actually click on the playlist, because I've got so many videos on there, it may have been thrown to the next page, if that makes sense. So you may have to click on playlist, find triplet timing, and you'll see the Sibelius file of this, so you can actually play along with an entire drum line, because I've written snare, tenor, bass, and front ensemble parts to go with this. All right, so here's triplet timing in its entirety, played at 152. And here's the music. Here we go. So that's the entire exercise. That one flows along, and you'll need to just relax. And the way I'm playing about, full strokes. So we're not playing it way down here, we're not playing above our head, but just basically up to the shoulder. That's the way I'm playing. You can play it lower. You can play it match grip. You can play it traditional. Let me play it one time for you without the music up so you can see what the hands are doing. So this is triplet timing at 152. Alright, so that's triplet timing. Stay tuned for the next video. I believe it's going to be double beat 1.0 because there are several double beats on my channel and variations, but just the basic double beat will be the next video, I believe. But this is triplet timing. Combine this with 16th note timing 1, 2, and 3 from my channel, and you'll be well on your way to having a good sense of timing, and timing is everything. And remember, professionals make difficult things look easy. Keep on drumming.